Okay, continuing with the solo growth model, what we are going to do now is derive the steady state algebraically. And as you'll see, we'll also do this graphically, but as you'll see, deriving the steady state algebraically is really just very, very simple algebra. So remember that we have this difference equation in capital, which says that capital that can be used to produce goods in period t plus 1 is just equal to, you have the undepreciated capital, divide that by the growth rate of population, times kt, and you add in, we have the savings rate, we have what's happening to technology at time t. Again, we scale that by population, and then we just multiply by k raised to the alpha. Now we defined a steady state as being when capital is constant. So that means kt plus 1 is equal to kt, and let's just call that kss for steady state. So what we're going to do then is just replace all of these k's with kss. So I'll use my handy dandy eraser. I'll just write in S, 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 S. Well, now what do we have? One equation in one unknown. The one unknown is KSS. So it's just a matter of algebra now to solve for what the steady state capital stock is in terms of these exogenous things or these parameters. So what we can do is just factor out the KSS. You get 1 minus delta over 1 plus n. That times KSS equals SZT 1 plus n KSS to the alpha. So let's simplify this. We will get 1 plus n minus 1 minus delta over 1 plus n times KSS. But what's that equal to? Well, the ones are going to cancel. The negatives, you get n plus delta over 1 plus n times KSS. And what's that equal to? It's equal to SZT. Oops. My eraser again. SZT over 1 plus n times KSS to the alpha. Well, the 1 plus n's are going to cancel. And what we can do is divide through by n plus delta. Scoop this up. And what we get then is n plus delta over SZT equals KSS to the alpha minus 1. Divide through, you get KSS is equal to n plus delta over SZT raised to the 1 over alpha minus 1. But we can rewrite that as SZT over n plus delta raised to the 1 over 1 minus alpha. Remember that alpha is between 0 and 1, So what do we have here? We have that the capital stock in steady state is just equal to the savings rate times TFP divided by population growth rate plus the depreciation rate. And that whole thing gets raised to this power that comes from the production technology.